All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy holidays to everybody out there from the Impulse Room. You know how we do things. We do stuff off the cuff a little bit. This is going to be the Impulse Room staff after hours spoken word number 2. And I just want to take a second and explain. It's a challenge, but we're not challenging each other. We're not battling each other. It's not a matter of which one's better than the other. This is, we just have different criteria. It's a different rules. In this particular, the very first one, we had 10 minutes to come up with something. This one was different. We picked from a bowl random words, a single word, and whoever was participating, and we have the lovely Taylor Cooper, we have Lindsay Lee, we have Doc Blue, we have David G, and my man JD that are participating, and we all pick from a bowl a single word, and from that we have as long as we want to express ourselves, and we can sing, we can dance, you can do whatever you want. So I think everybody's agreed that I'm starting. Is that how that goes?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Remember the snap, not the clap. Okay, see, here's the thing. I don't necessarily think I'm going to rhyme, but it does come out from time to time. I don't really even know what I'm going to say. I may go this way, I may go that way. But the word I pulled was feelings. And a lot of times I get teased because I wear them on my sleeve. And that's true. But I honestly and truly believe that I'm blessed with every time I get a chance to breathe. It is true that I wear my feelings on my sleeve. And the best feelings I ever had were that of being a dad. See, I love my sons. I remember when I brought both of them home from the hospital, it was me that got up at night and fed them and told them it would be all right. I remember taking both of them to school and holding their hand and say, "You're going to have a good day, little man. This is where your dad is going to stand. When you come out, I'll be here waiting for you, the protector." I remember taking them to school as the years went by. Every day, woke up at 6, made them food, got them dressed. But as the years went by, I took them to school, and now I don't hold their hand because I know they're turning into little men. But I still stood on the side and said, "I'll be right here," with the idea that the protector is going to let other people say, "Don't bother. They're with me," so they can focus and be of clear head. The best feelings I ever had were being a dad, where I saw them and taught them how to drive so that they can thrive and turn into men. But right now I'm going through a period, a time, and I'll be honest with you, it's a little tough. See, to be a man, I don't think you have to be macho. I think you have to express yourself and let people know what you're about. And that's what's all on the walls here, is what I'm about. But I'll be honest with you, it's a little tough, but I'm not different, I'm not special. We all go through it. I know it's just part of life. But right now I'm going through a transition and I find it a little tough. But I'm strong inside. And I will find a way to carry on. But I know that right now I need to let my boys spread their wings. I know I need to let them be. But the truth is, there's a part that says, "Don't forget about me. You're dad." All right, next up, who do we have? Lindsay Lee? All right, Lindsay.
I was gonna say, took everything I had not to cry. That was beautiful. I had the word trip, and the title of my poem is Trip of Splendor. To travel where love consumes every darkness, ruling out evil. No sadness, no sorrow, only joy and happiness, splendor and glory. As I gaze upon the magnificent creation before me, I am taken by its beauty and can only imagine such divine, infinite glory. With this moment in time, gazing up at the stars that burn so bright, I can wonder how long before their brightness shoots across the sky with an exit so brilliant. How I long to be that bright shining star with purpose of guidance, brightness of wonder, and the last impression being the most spectacular. I would like to introduce Doc Blue to the mic.
Somebody else. I'm not.
Okay, Doc
David
Blue's
G.
rejecting me. David, here we go.
David G. David G.
David G. There we go.
Thank you very much. So my word was energy. It shifts, it moves, it sticks, it loses its consolation when turned to red. A veil around a body like ribbons floating gently. The peaceful calm of blue in some violent torrent radiating. But what is it that fuels the torment of our own making? Perpetual in motion, yet mortal in its intent. The force for the force that raises up the forests, the forecast and change in the weather and spirit. When deficient, we feel it and feel the lacking grit, the reaction when the band gets into it. Beating drums on my heart captivates my subconscious, what draws me to adrenaline and makes me one with the present. It comes in many forms of elemental existence. We have the power to put it out into the world, and my mouth will flow with the strength of a river out of a water spout. Do you feel the lift as this energy seeps away and erects a gravitational shift and drops you back down as it ripples now into space? May these words carry out for eons beyond this life and the next, when the same drift outward into space simultaneously takes place again at my roots where I give back to the earth. None of this is linear, but together it all works.
Next up, who do we have?
Thank you, David. All right, my word was sky. So when I look into the sky, I see stars. At nighttime sky, I see stars. And as far as I can see, I see stars. And I think of old friends of mine. A lot of the constellations remind me of relationships past, of friendship. And the truth of friendship. And when egos collide, eagles will fly in the sky, right? They will compete. They will fly over the Kenai, over the river, in a shiver, looking for the food that provides, the food to survive. Now, what does that mean? Every eagle is for itself. Every ego is for himself. And we fight, and despite health, we fight for wealth, whatever true wealth may be. And we all wonder why the eagle is endangered. The same reason why the ego makes us angered at ourselves. We're a victim. We feel victimized. We're criticized. We're critics. Let me emphasize that this revolution of mind, it will not be televised. That this is a revolution of the mind, of the subconscious, and our relationships with people, the people you surround yourself with, your core. Those are the people that are going to impact you and influence every decision you make. And every decision you make is important. So your true friends, the true friends I see when I look in the sky, we must follow each other. We must water each other. brothers and sisters, this is not a fight for survival. It's a fight, it's a right for revival within the community. It's you and me in the community. And it's my job to prove who you can truly be. You and me. And it's my job to prove who you can truly be if you put the ego aside.
Here we go from here. Here we go.
Alright, so I'm gonna lighten the mood a little bit.
Hurrah, hurrah.
Yeah, please do.
Delight
So
us.
my word was mood. Mood? We're good for mood. Mood.
That's my girl.
Okay. A poem that I don't want to do. A poem that has put me in a mood. Thinking of words to say next. My phone just vibrated.
Keep it together.
So funny, I won't be able to do this.
Come on.
Please.
Yeah, let's
Continue.
go.
It's not funny. Okay. Thinking of words to say next. My phone just vibrated. I have a text. Going to keep this short and sweet. I was forced to do this thanks to Pete. This poem is up to no good. Josh, you ready? I need some food. Mood.
Oh, God.
That's awesome.
That's my girl.
You're killing these balls.
That's freaking awesome.
My girl. We're keeping it real.
I like all of you with your gadgets, and I have a piece of paper. What the hell? So my word was world. Somewhere in the world. The winds blow and the rivers flow somewhere in the world. The babies cry and an old man lies somewhere in the world. There are buildings tall with rooms wall to wall somewhere in the world. The birds fly and animals die somewhere in the world. The canyons deep where many people sleep somewhere in the world. The music plays in many ways somewhere in the world. Somewhere in the world, I am strong, fit, and vibrant all the time, every day. I'm in the flow in my work and play. I'm blessed my partner for life has arrived today. I'm grateful that wealth is here to stay. So if you be told, for all to behold, that in some special way, Doc Blue will make your day.
All right.
Yay.
How's that? Not for me.